And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with George. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot.
And Poole knocks that one down without worry.
George with the ball. Hits the close-range jumper.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Out to the right wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Carrington. Shot clock at 6. Outside, George beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Poole. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Poole against Oubre. On the wing, George. For 3, Edwards. That shot misses.
Just a bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
Oubre with the steal. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Now Poole. Over Maxey. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
Brent Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Here's Coulibaly. Buries the long-range jumper.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
For 3, Oubre sinks the three-pointer.
So big for this offense and crucial that Oubre can continue to knock it down from there.
Here's Poole. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid. I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole, but really you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
First one falls for him. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
All free throws good from Poole. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
It is incredible that George is playing, Brent, at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game. And Paul George entering the league in 2010 I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
And he can't hit the second. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Poole, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Now, here's Poole. 6 points for him. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Maxey.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. It's deflected. Here's Coulibaly. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's George. That one's rebounded by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside for George. Off target from three-point range. Washington trailing. Sarr with it. Now defended by Embiid. George. And he makes good on the layup.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's George. He has 5. George sets a screen for Edwards. Outside, Maxey bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards.
Number 32, Chris Middleton.
'76ers on defense. Pass to Poole. Middleton against Edwards. Fades back. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Oubre with it. He's defended by Coulibaly.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Middleton. Goes up the baseline. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, George. He's defended by Coulibaly. Down low. And Edwards with the stuff.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington, defended by George. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Sarr pulls it down.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Maxey. He has 5. Here's the 3. Drops in the tray. Maxey's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Carrington. His last outing, he had 18 points. The 3 from Poole. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in.
Coming up to the Philadelphia Sixers, number 28, Ersan Yabusele.
Wizards trail by 5. Now Sarr. 9 points last game. Shots good by Middleton.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Maxey. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's around 31 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
The first free throw is good.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Oubre. Gordon comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Paul George. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's Kispert after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Poole against Maxey. Now here's Poole. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. It's good. Poole's got 9.
Now staying active and staying energetic, that's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Now here's Maxey. Left side, Gordon. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Labali and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Maxey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's George. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And another miss by Washington.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 13.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Outside, George. Kispert kicks to Brogdon. Takes it inside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Inside, here's Yabusele.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Pass to Coulibaly. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good from long range. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Drummond with a screen on Brogdon. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Maxey against Brogdon. The shot's good on the assist by George. Brogdon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Pass to Grimes. On the wing, Gordon. Over Coulibaly. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the 76ers lead by 1. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Philadelphia shooting at 46%, making some buckets. So on the floor for Washington. Kispert is out there with Brogdon. And there's Richaun Holmes. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's George in at the power forward. Now here's Gordon. Pocket 6. Pass to Lowry. Shoots over Brogdon. Lowry can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's George. Now Middleton, defended by Gordon. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Gordon against Middleton. Embiid with a screen on Middleton. Gordon with it. Pass to Grimes. Back to Gordon. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Brogdon finds Middleton. Kispert setting the pick for Holmes. George passes to Kispert. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And Holmes doing his part in the pick and roll. Created that space and then found a look.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Gordon against Middleton, and it's good, 2 points. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Washington. Embiid with the screen on Brogdon. Pass to Grimes. Holmes against Embiid. Shoots over Holmes. Embiid, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here's George. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Middleton against Gordon. Washington with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you controlled for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took an L.
And he makes that one. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Gordon against Middleton. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sweet-looking J from EG. Eric Gordon, we've seen him do that before.
Brogdon kicks to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Grimes. That 3 off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
George dishes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Lowry. It's blocked, and he recovers it for 3. Shot by Grimes, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and Middleton kicks to Kispert. The Wizards working the ball around now. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Grimes passes to Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Here's Embiid slashing inside, and the shot goes down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 7. George finds Middleton. Brogdon outside. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Brogdon's got 10 points.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Driving in. Kicks it out to Gordon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Philadelphia. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. And of course the Wizards. And they're down 4 spots from them. Sars checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Washington now. They're on a 14-6 run. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here is Poole. He's got 9. Inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
And here is Poole after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Kispert finds Middleton. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Oubre, defended by Middleton. Oubre bounce pass. Poole with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Jordan Poole, as far as continuing to develop his game, is more focused on becoming a more consistent player in this league.
Both free throws good from Poole.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
George passes to Maxey. Oubre with it. Embiid wide open from outside off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Takes a step back. George against Middleton. Pass to Carrington. There's the screen. 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carrington's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Puts it up. George with the bucket. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Middleton against Edwards. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
That's good from Poole.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And a change for the Wizards. George is checked in. Both free throws good from Poole.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Now here's Drummond. He's tightly guarded. Here's George. That one good for 2. That's 12 points for Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. That one goes. Count it. Oubre's got it back down to within single digits with the 76ers. Pass to Sarr. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
The Wizards have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Free throw good. Sarr.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers trail by 10. Oubre outside. Here's Maxey. Drummond up top. Knocked away. Koulibaly with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here is George. He's got 12. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Oubre's got 10 points in the game.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Doubled by Oubre. Nobody near George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Oubre passes to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Wizards leading by 12. Sarr's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Philadelphia, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Poole against Maxey. There's a good screen. On the wing, Koulibaly. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 6. Koulibaly, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Edwards drives in, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Poole with no one around. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Back to the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up that shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry. I'm
Come
ticklish.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Washington Wizards.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Maxey. We've got Joel Embiid. Edwards is out there with Oubre. Then it's Paul George. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Embiid shooting. It's going to be on Alex Song. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
At the line for one, Joel Embiid.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead early. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Poole. Pass to Song. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Poole against Maxey. Now, here's Poole. Not a lot of room. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Poole's got 15.
And a great job by Poole of putting some pressure on the defense.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Offensive rebound. Embiid. That one falls. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Carrington. Now Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And Poole gets it to go.
And it looks like the pool is filling up in a hurry here. He's catching fire, and it's tough to put that one out.
Outside, George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. They recover it. Maxey passes to George. Here's Embiid. And another shot. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Edwards.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Maxey against Poole. Embiid comes with a double team. Koulibaly, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And George kicks to Edwards. George looking around. Kicks it out to Maxey. It's good. This game is all even.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
A chance to check out stats for Kelly Oubre.
The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's Koulibaly. Poole, a screen on Oubre. Back to Poole. From outside the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Out to Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Maxey against Poole. And here's George for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Anytime George gets the chance from 3, if he's in a rhythm, he's going to knock it down.
Here's Coulibaly. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. And another miss by Washington. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. George passes to Embiid. Outside Edwards. Oubre for 3. The rebound by Carrington. Wizards trail by 3. And Poole now, top of the key. Poole with the screen for George. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 19 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Poole the pass to George. Back to Poole. The Wizards working the ball around now. To the wing on the left. Here's Sarr. His 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Carrington, defended by George. Fires from the line, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Poole's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Embiid with a screen on Poole. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Poole. Maxey kicks to George. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Carrington. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Coulibaly. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here we can check out the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Poole. Brogdon against Maxey. Outside for George. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
George with the screen on Embiid. Coulibaly, bounce pass. Count that one. That's 12 points for George.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Embiid with the screen on Brogdon. Maxey against Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And the first one drops. Corey Kispert's checked in for George. Both good from the line that time. Here's Brogdon. 10 points for him. Pass to Middleton. Takes a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Left side, George. And here's Maxey. He's guarded by Brogdon. Abu Saleh kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he's good on the three ball. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Back to Middleton. Three-pointer. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner three.
Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. No good on that one.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Oh, here's Edwards. He's defended by Coulibaly.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Middleton. 14 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Kispert from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Embiid. Driving to the basket.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Middleton right side. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Gordon comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for George. And a change for the Wizards. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Good on the second free throw.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
Grimes passes to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Brogdon. Maxey, a three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 27 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Coulibaly with it, defended by Gordon. Holmes with a screen on Gordon. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
You can just tell how steady Eric Gordon is and confident in his ability.
Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Gordon. He's got 9. Here's Grimes. Baseline jumper. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Brogdon the pass to Kispert. And here's Middleton. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. And yes, it's good.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Here's Grimes, defended by Kispert. Offensive rebound, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now, here's Brogdon. 10 points for him. Now, Maxey. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Grimes passes to Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Third team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. Shooting one.
On the free throw, no good. Now, here's Kispert. Middleton with it, and he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 19 points.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Gill is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Yabusele. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. Brogdon right side. Here's Gill. Here's Middleton. The rebound by Yabusele. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Defended by Middleton. And Embiid throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Pass to Kispert. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Kispert setting the pick for Middleton. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 22 points.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Grimes. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. No good. Wizards trail by 7. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. Gill with a screen on Lowry. Lowry against Brogdon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here's Embiid. Holmes with the steal. Gill kicks to Kispert. Holmes setting the pick for Middleton. Over Gordon. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Middleton.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Here's Grimes. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Embiid, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Middleton for 3. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gordon kicks to Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound by Kispert. Kispert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brogdon with it. Back to Kispert. Brogdon outside. Holmes with a screen on Lowry. To the middle. And Holmes throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Washington, Vukcevic is checked in, and Poole subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Gordon. Back to George. Hands it from downtown. George has got 23.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Gordon against Poole. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Wizards making a switch here. Here's Carrington. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Now here's Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Chris Middleton, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now, here's George. That one goes in. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Puts it up from 12, and another miss by Washington. 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Yabusele. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Man, that is impressive stuff from Poole with that body control after the contact and still getting it off.
And the 76ers with some changes. Edwards comes in for Yabusele, and Maxey subbed in for Eric Gordon. George is checked in for Washington.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Poole, no good on that one. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Here's Coulibaly. George, that's a 2-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And that one drops. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Pass to Carrington. Poole against Maxey. Now Sarn outside. George, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. And another miss by Washington. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Grimes. Maxey. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to George. Off the run, and it's George finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Carrington. Back to Poole, and they call an illegal screen here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Poole against Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got 35.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Poole, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
Poole's one of those guys that you have to play tight on D.
At the line for the Wizards, Jordan Poole. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now, here's Poole. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
Pass to Embiid. Oubre outside. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 12 points for Kelly Oubre.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Poole finds George. Pass to Sarr. Pulls up. And falls over the rim and in. 16 points for George.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Embiid inside. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Washington, Carrington. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers leading by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Maxey. Sweet move. Rebound, Washington. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's Embiid. Pass to George. The 3. And Sarr pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
And Poole gets it to go.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
The 76ers lead it. To the inside. Releases. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Poole against Maxey. Poole no good. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Here's Poole, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got 16 here in the second half.
And he never doubted himself for a second. Huge score from Jordan Poole.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Maxey against Poole. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey. Wow.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 7. .46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Poole. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Jordan Poole thinks every shot is going in, and why not? That was huge.
Edwards drives in. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Washington calls timeout. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poole up top. He's covered by Maxey. 3-pointer. Poole no good. Poole against Maxey. So Philadelphia wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. PG, congratulations coming into the game. What was the focal point?
Defense. I mean, we still allowed too many points. We got to get better on defense. That was the emphasis coming into today. Defense. It's an area we got to improve. But tonight, our offense got us over the hump.
Any way you get the dub is the good way, so congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.